The cruel cuts in this budget have already had huge disruptive impacts. People have lost their jobs and families are making hard decisions about what comes next. I have been stopped in the street by Nova Scotians who are losing their jobs. Literally this morning, I spoke to someone whose husband was laid off from a not-for-profit and is having to make hard decisions about what comes next for their family as a result of this budget. Trust has been broken, and even in sectors where cuts were reversed, everything is not back to the way it was. How can Nova Scotians trust this Premier's decisions when he doesn't seem to understand the harm they cause?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
Madam Speaker, we recognize that budgets have very difficult decisions. They haven't been easy decisions for us. The reality is we have a $1.2, $1.3 billion deficit. We are spending almost $19 billion, and we are having to make tough decisions. We're making decisions to invest in health care. There's record investment in health care. As the member knows, the demands and the needs in healthcare just continue to increase. That's why we're spending $738 million more. We're investing in a school lunch program, almost $100 million. We're investing in indexing of social assistance, Madam Speaker. We're investing in tax cuts totaling almost $1,400 per family this year. These are tough decisions. No apologies for that.
Order. I recognize the Honourable Leader for the Official Opposition.
The constant repetition of no apologies is cold comfort to the Nova Scotians losing their jobs. We know that more job cuts are coming. This time of year, groups are normally hiring for the summer season, but we're already hearing from rural museums and theaters and cultural institutions that they will hire fewer people or they will not fill seasonal positions at all. Especially in these communities, the cuts to tourism, recreation, and cultural organizations will mean fewer jobs. Will the Premier finally acknowledge the harm his cuts are having on rural Nova Scotians who just want to build their lives here and help their families get by?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
Madam Speaker, I reject the message of doom and gloom I hear coming from the opposition. The reality is Nova Scotia is resilient. We're in a time of global transition, of very tough global circumstances across the globe, across North America. We're in a time when we are investing in the growth and future, and I am optimistic about this province's future. We will prevail. We will invest in energy development. We can make Nova Scotia an energy superpower. We know the bright days are ahead for Nova Scotia. I reject that doom and gloom message, Madam Speaker.